recording. We are on.
Hey, Dak, turn this shit
Nigga
up.
chunky, look like money, smell like cookies and cologne. I done grown up, got my dog, came a long way on my own. I ain't had no handout, I ain't need it, I ain't asking, now that shit is man down. You could get it, that's a casket, I don't pay the gram, I get paid for grams. You a worker, bring that paper in, be the paper man, keep a burner, it's the cream of the crop. I got green, I got drop, swear I only fucked her once, but she fiend in a lot. The return of Machiavelli, like I'm speaking the pop.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
What's up?
We are back, y'all. Welcome to 2 Cents Later. And if this is your first time joining, I am Brittany.
I am Suko.
And we are so excited to, if you're new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back, baby. You know how that go. But this is a doozy because we normally don't do 2 episodes a week, but with everything going on, with things changing up, being new and stuff like that, I thought y'all deserved. I thought we deserved to give y'all a little bit more of what we're going to be giving throughout this new go-round when it comes to 2 Cents Later. How did you feel doing your first episode?
You know, I actually really loved it. I had such a great time, and I just want to keep doing it every day. Can we just do it every day?
I was thinking, like, I kind of like the two a week kind of thing, but we'll see how we feel about that. We're going to keep y'all with one for now, but I do think that I am down with doing 2 episodes a week. That's kind of what I wanted to do in the first place, so we'll talk.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Suko got her headphones.
Look at me, y'all. Oh,
She got her headphones, y'all.
And they blue like me.
Ooh, that's a good little segue that I want to talk about today. Did you see Ruby Rose?
I love her.
But how did you feel about her? Okay, you come from out here in this little LA culture, this West Coast culture, where I feel gang culture really originated and where it's like where everybody getting a blue and red print from, if we want to talk. How do you feel about her saying, like, you know, I like the culture. I like how it looks cute, the gang signs and all that stuff like that. Is it dangerous for her to be feeling that way? Or is it more like, I feel like with people like YG, Nip and stuff like that, it kind of like commercialized gang culture in a sense?
I mean, I could say that how I take my take on it with Ruby Rose is that she's just doing it because, like she said, it's cute. Like when she's doing it, she's basically telling you that she means no harm whatsoever. Like she just know that she look good as fuck in red, and she like throwing up her big B's and all that.
Period.
That shit cute as fuck. It's just like, you know, but I don't think it's like commercializing it, because I've seen episodes or interviews where Nip or YG are people who are really known in there. Like they'll be like, we're not trying to shed light on it, like it's just something to idolize, because there's not nothing to idolize. People are really
Losing
die.
their life.
Yeah, so it's like no, but I get what she's saying. I get what she meant. So other people might take it a different way, but I got what she meant. Like
I do think that, like, just be careful. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something women could kind of get away with a little bit more, like
Definitely.
thinking it's cute and stuff like that. But y'all shouldn't be up here pretending that you're a part of some type of gang
oh, absolutely
that
not.
you are not a
Do
part
not
of,
do
sir.
that.
Like, you know,
That's
so
tacky.
tread lightly. Tread very
Tacky.
lightly with that. But I wanted to talk about how we got such great feedback this episode going in. I'm excited. I think that
Claps for Zuko.
we got a lot of good energy from just like people excited for what we got going on. People were interested about, you know, I also do think people were kind of being nosy, like, what's T? What's Tia? You know?
They always trying to find it.
You know, but like y'all know, there's no bad blood. Zulie's very supportive of what we got going on, and she's doing her, y'all. So it's nothing to be concerned about at all. So,
And period.
But just keep tuning in. Y'all getting double doses of us. We gonna figure out how to do.
Today's 420, guys.
I was gonna say happy 420.
We
y'all
need a
getting-
Snoop Dogg, my Libra twin.
Hey.
You know, me and Snoop Dogg share the same birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why it explains so much.
It explains so much.
Snoop,
for
if
you.
you ever hear this on our birthday, we should smoke.
I always say that is one of my goals in life is to smoke a blunt with Snoop. Like I really want to smoke with Snoop. That's on my bucket list of things to do.
You have to.
I feel like everyone has to. Like
At one
it's
point.
almost like doing shrooms. Like smoking a blunt with Snoop is like you'll get all the keys to life by just that one puff pass. You know.
Yeah. He'll be dropping gems, knowledge.
Speaking of more West Coast rappers, did y'all see, for y'all who listen, I did say that Kendrick always drops around my birthday. And I literally had tears in my eyes. There's something wrong with me and my love for Kendrick Lamar. Like,
He's just a
he's the boogeyman is back, y'all. Y'all better be ready for what he's about to bring. This is his last album on TDE, and it's sad because I feel like I've been well, Reason's still on there, so whenever he decides to drop his music, I said to him, you said by my birthday, so clock's ticking. He said, oh, yeah, sure, we'll see. But the boogeyman is back, y'all. He is dropping Friday the 13th on top of that. So y'all better be ready for I'm Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. Mrs. To Me Just a Car. Like, it's coming out, y'all. And I'm so excited for him to drop during tourist season, as he always does. Because he love me. I know he do.
Speaking of artists doing things, what's up with this ASAP Rocky getting arrested, detained for some shit that he did on November? I'm confused.
I don't know, but that happened.
Larry Man go.
Listen, he got a baby coming out. Larry Man.
Free Riri Man.
Free Riri Man. We're gonna get T-shirts that say Free Riri Man.
Oh my God! Next episode, we should really wear shirts that say Free Riri Man.
Free Riri Man. I'm still working on my free yay line because I'm so tired of the Kanye slander. I'm always gonna stand up for Kanye West. You know, and that's just that on motherfucking name.
50-50.
I love Ye. I'm just not for.
I love Ye, but I'm just saying some of the things it's a 50-50 for me.
I get that.
Some of them I'm like, all right. But it's like, I do it too. So
that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Judging?
That's my whole entire point. Is like I know how I would give it up, and I know how my man would give it up. So I'm just kind of like, what are we talking about here? Like, why are we pretending to be fake about it? But
it's also hard for me because I also understand Kim because she's a Libra like me.
Listen, Kim. I'm not. I just feel like, in my personal opinion, and we're gonna get on the Kardashians because this whole like. It's just gonna be the Kardashians review pod. I just feel that she's following Kourtney in her taste. Like, ma'am, you with this Pete is not given for me. I don't believe it. I need more people. I feel like you're trying to find what Kourtney found with Travis, and it's just like, girl, why don't you just take a little bit of a break to just hop into something after being married and having 4 kids by this man? Just let's simmer down.
She's a relationship type of girl. She said that. I don't know what interview, but she said she's a relationship type of girl. She will go from relationship to relationship to relationship.
But does that not make her as problematic as well, though?
We never said we wasn't toxic. Now,
I'm just confused because it's given very much like you're just as much as the problem. Like there's a little bit more.
Part of the problem. If she ever tries to play victim, she's definitely part of the problem.
You need to realize like what part you play in this, what kind of soul searching you need to do for yourself. Like we were just talking about earlier, some people do not know how to be alone, and I think that is something that, as much as we're so hooked to our phones and could be physically alone, you're not really alone because you could be talking to people all day like this. You know what I mean? Where people really just don't know how to sit with themselves and just be comfortable with just them, you know?
Yeah. I like being alone. I can sit in the house all day.
They put up a meme today about like the people who go out to eat by themselves.
That's me.
That's me too. Do you want?
We should start going together. I literally go.
I literally
My
go by
sisters laugh
myself.
at me. Like I literally took
No.
myself on a sushi date, and my sister FaceTimed me, and I was like, "Hey," she's like, "Where you? Who are you with?" I'm like, "Myself." She starts laughing
No,
at me.
I go down to Venice Beach. I go skating. I have a good time doing that. I'll record a little bit, like film some content. Then I go right to Sidewalk Cafe, have some nachos and a margarita.
Yo, can I tell you that I'm a big ass fan of your fucking rollerblading videos? I'm
Yo.
her biggest fan. Y'all not. I'm coming for everybody right now. Y'all are not B biggest fan with them rollerblading videos. When she be doing when she did.
Listen, let me
I
tell you
can't
something.
never do that. I fall.
I try to remember when I tried to make you skate with me when we worked out that one time. I just it's so funny because we're getting in. This is a time of year where I'll like be constantly more doing it because it'll be warm out here. But I like to go in the morning sometimes when there's nobody really around. But out here in the morning it be brick ass like. Oh my God, I'm saying this to California. You know they don't know what brick mean. Maybe she know because
I know.
okay, cool. I said that to a waiter out here, and they're like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's
But I
crazy."
literally when came back from New York after I was out there for 2 weeks, I literally was talking just, and man, it's brick out here.
It's brick. It's brick as fuck. It's brick ass, yo. It's freezing balls. Yeah, nah, but I'm excited for like I feel like what I love the most about the episode we did last was just how much we were able to like incorporate our real lives into the topics that we were talking about, and that's just like how I kind of want to like segue into like my 2 cents topic today is I'm really feeling a way about Benzino and his like it's almost like you stop cock blocking. Stop cock blocking. Like, let your daughter shine, sir. Like, even today, I saw that he put up a post like, yo, really be crazy, though? If me and my daughter put out an album together. Sir, ain't nobody looking for an album from fucking Benzino. And that's just that
Never
or
even
motherfucking that.
Did he ever put out music? I'm asking.
He
a real
used to
question.
own The Source, and he used to have the song will not come to mind, so do not. If this was,
He did music.
yeah, he did music. He
He
has,
put
he
it
has a
out.
real popular song.
It did numbers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need to hear it.
Yeah,
We
but
gotta
you're
find
not
it.
from the. It would be like it's like like when I got those West Coast artists that are like it's like those old school West Coast artists like y'all will only know he's like that for New York. Like he got that one song that but the Source magazine Benzino would have
I
did.
know what Source is.
Yeah. So he was the creator of that, which is all fine and dandy, but it is baby girl's time now. And I heard I was listening to another podcast, and they were like, what he should have did was bring back The Source and had your daughter be like on the cover of it if you was really trying to help Shorty out. But you want to shine, sir.
Can I say something? I think Benzino is just a straight ass hater on his daughter, regardless
That's
of
a
what
fact,
it is.
and I think that's
what their relationship is. Like, he reminds me so much of a Pacific family member that I have. Is like, no matter what I do or what I got going on, and it's not that it's about what I have and you have or nothing like that, because you are clearly the adult. You've lived your life. You've lived, your life story.
And sometimes they be well off.
Let her
just
live
as
hers.
well,
Let her
right.
live hers. Let her walk the path she want to walk. Let her do her, because obviously whatever she doing is fucking working.
Right, and she didn't come in here on your name.
I didn't even know that was his daughter.
Right, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want to use you as like a crutch. She didn't want to use your name as a backbone, and she did her own shit. We love Coily. Like I love Coily.
She kind of fine to me.
She is. She remind me of like a slim
Younger
May.
Koi, what's up? What's up, Koi?
She looked like a slim Younger May, but like a little bit finer.
Hey,
to me.
Younger May do some.
No, I don't really find Younger May. Coily's cute, but I'm not really. I don't like.
I like Tiana Taylor. That's my.
I literally find her to be like I claim her and Rihanna to be my sisters. Like I feel like we were like separated.
Well, me and your sister together.
I love. I don't really understand There are some like studs that do be cute, and I feel like studs are the least problematic of the LGBT.
You know she's straight.
No.
Oh, you know she's straight.
Yo, no, but I'm saying socially, like I'm not saying like in a relationship. I'm saying like out of all of like when you see all the media and stuff like that, they're the least like.
Yeah.
The least problematic. And I guess if I'm speaking for the straights, they're the least problematic, in my opinion. You know.
I was talking about a relationship, but I get what you mean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They're not out here causing a ruckus. They just chilling, you know.
Name 5 girls that you think are hot and you would smash if you were bisexual or lesbian.
Five women, damn.
Okay, give me 3.
3?
Yeah, at least 3.
I love men. Like I love like it's hard because I really love men. Let me see. Top
Like
off
there was no more men in the world and you had to have sex with 3 women. Who would it be?
Ari Fletcher. I'm trying to see what that booty do. That's hard. I don't know. I can give you a list of 9, 10 niggas. Like, run them
So
down.
for me,
Run them down. I don't know. You go first, and I'll think about mine.
I like Ari Fletcher friend. Her name is Faye Foreign. Her name's Shirley.
That booty look bad.
No, it don't. It
Yes,
do
it
something
do.
to no. I like her mouth. It's something about her mouth. She
Yeah.
Liberian. She fine as fuck.
I don't like her body.
I
I'm
think
so
she's fine
sorry.
as
I
fuck.
don't.
I like her.
I think she looks like
I
she
her.
belongs in
I
a
want-
bug
who
life.
else? Tiana Taylor for sure. I have to. Rihanna.
Tiana, you know, like when I it's like that's sis. Like I don't look at Rihanna and them like that.
Well, maybe not Rihanna. I feel like she probably too much. Megan, the motherfucking style.
I
I want her to
That's a
ride like
big
that
woman.
little fucking
That-
move that she do. I want her to do that right on my face.
Listen, I
Right
don't
on my face.
not Megan for me.
Who else?
That's a whole lot of woman.
That's why I want
She
to.
like
I
a
feel
6'4".
like
I'd
a
rather
challenge.
give me a nigga. No,
I like a challenge.
that's a big woman. That's a big one. And I'm not even talking about like
5'11".
hell no. She's pushing a cool 6'2".
She's 5'11".
And with heels?
She's 6.
No.
She's
Um,
6'4".
Exactly. She LeBron.
I don't care. She gonna drop it
It's
low.
a no
That's
for
why she
me.
got them Megan knees just for me, so she can drop it low enough just to sweep it. Right.
Listen, I'm cool on that. She doesn't do it for me.
Who else? Who else I would like?
You know what it is? Like, there's too many.
Penelope Cruz. I love her.
That's so random.
I love her.
That's fine. I don't.
That's fine.
I think the only one right now that can come like that comes to mind right now, honestly, is probably Ari. Like her body is banging. Other than that, I know Dream. Like I went to school with Dream. Like if
She's
I didn't
fire,
know,
though. I would fuck Dream.
yeah,
though.
if I didn't know Dream, it would be different. But like it's just like we went to elementary school together. Like I know you like.
Yeah, you know Tabitha.
I know Tabitha. Like that's just like it's weird. You know what I mean? Her and my brother were in classes together. Like they have pictures. It's weird.
I kind of think I would fuck Cardi though. I probably would fuck her.
No, I want to go out with Cardi. Like I want to go
Me and her would
maybe
be
go
best
get
friends,
bitch.
but
See,
I
I'm the
feel
type of
like-
person like it's just like I don't like the like Faye Foreign. Like her body don't do it for me. Like it got to be like
Have
a
you
real.
seen it with that new after she had that baby? She kind of everything kind of grew in together, look real.
It's just
good.
very short and stout in that area.
But
and I
that's
just
me.
don't-
I'm short and stout.
No, but you're curvy in a good proportion. It don't look awkward. Hers looks like
don't
it's
know, I
giving a
like that
bug's life.
lady.
It's giving a bug's life for me, and I just
Who is
I don't like
other
that.
girl?
You know who I would?
Have you seen that movie? It was on Netflix. It was like 3-part movie where it was like 1991. It was like a Halloween movie. That girl, I think her name was like Kiana. She's in that movie. She is my. Oh my god, I want her so bad.
I really like I said, I can't really think of anybody.
Name 5 guys then, right now.
Nah, cause niggas, we in a different time now. Nah.
Look, I'm pushing the envelope,
Nah.
guys. I'm pushing
You know
to the
why?
limit.
Yo, I'll tell you, I was listening to somebody talk earlier, and it was almost like, yo, sir, men be. These niggas, what I want to say is that, like, being out here, these men ain't as, like, they ain't as unreachable, you know? So, I ain't going to say, let me say 5 that is really out of order. Okay, I'm going to say Damson Idris. I love his ass. Like, I love Damson Idris. Tupac. I love Tupac. Men that right now. Oh, Tyler Tyler, Miracle, both of them. If you want to say, okay, she's the second girl, I'll take Miracle and her man
Definitely
together.
Miracle.
Yeah, we could do all of that together. A lot of these niggas be Chris Brown, of course. Chris Brown could have me any day of the week. Any day. Any day. And that's really, I really don't like, I used to love Dwayne Wade, but like, he's just kind of like giving, so, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's CB, baby. You know, do what you got. Is he a
I
man?
love CB's music. He is so talented.
I love me some Chris Brown. But
Did you guys hear that I almost died because my wine went down the wrong throat? I mean,
yeah, she just really almost
I
choked on
literally
her.
almost died. But you know, shit happens.
Yeah, no, but did you see, speaking of Dwayne Wade, let's get into some things, y'all.
Okay, so
Let's get into some
you
things.
gonna talk about this first because I want to hear what you gotta say first, and then I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. So
No, you go first. I always go first. This is no longer a Brittany going first podcast.
Damn it. Okay, so honestly,
Truly.
truly and honestly, do you guys want me to go and talk to you guys like this? Because
No.
I literally can talk like this all fucking day. It's literally my life dream to talk like this every fucking day of my life.
Come on.
Literally. Okay, anyway. I have to choose my words
Let's go.
very wisely because I
go.
am a person from the LGBTQ plus
So you're
community.
you're best to speak on it. Go ahead.
I think that it is
A lot.
it's fine that he feels and expresses his stuff. That I just feel like, why do we have to rush it so
young.
quickly?
Mhm.
I have no problem with him if he's saying that he identifies as a female.
Mhm.
That's fine, and if he
Mhm.
wants to dress a certain type of way, that's also fine. That's also fine, but I just like I don't know if it's 100% true, but like I did see like a long time ago, like there was like a article that came out that his son was trying to do a sex change,
Yeah.
and they like went after Boosie because he was like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But like in reality, I kind of did agree with him, not saying that how he wants
That
to
you
live his
shouldn't
life is
have
wrong.
that you shouldn't have the sex change, but it is very premature to make that decision.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very premature.
Don't make permanent decisions
So
in-
young.
Like, you're still finding yourself, because it took me a long time to realize what I
How
was.
old is the little boy? I don't think he's any older than 14. I think the little boy is very
Yeah, but
young.
he's been doing this since he was like 12. I heard this back when he was 12.
I understand, but my problem is that what I don't agree with is everyone's narrative as if people are only making it a thing because they're gay or because they're trans or because it is inappropriate. I would not want to see any of my other favorite celebrities. If I saw Blue Ivy hugged up at a barbecue with some little boy, I'd be like, what the fuck are they doing over there? Some things are just not appropriate for children. Putting such an emphasis on children's sexuality at such a young age is not that important. I can honestly say that sex wasn't on my mind until I went to high school and was talking to an older nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Period.
I wasn't young sitting up here thinking about, oh my God, which guy am I gonna, what turns me on?
you know that?
I wasn't thinking about that. Yes, yes, you may have an attraction of boys being, or whatever you may find cute. Yes, I was obsessed with B2K. I loved them. I thought they were so cute.
Girl, I had little fizz on my back of my
First
jacket.
of all, there was the first, I had him on a name belt, so.
Yeah, I had his face from the Inglewood
always-
Swap Meet.
I always say he was the first man I was ever in love with. That's so funny. Him and Omarion, but Omarion's the only one that stood the test of time. But that's a story for a different day. But
Omari.
I just wasn't really young thinking about sex. And even if it wasn't like I said I liked boys and then somebody was like, oh yeah, so this is what you do, let's talk about what it is to have sex with boys. You get what I'm saying? That wasn't the conversation. People were trying to protect you from that as much as they can. It wasn't something that you were kind of being pushed into. And that's just my only thing, is just the like.
Okay, so I'm going to interject a little bit, because for me, mine was a little bit different, because my first sexual experience was with a girl.
Okay, that's fine.
But it was like, we were young though. We were like, don't kill me, dear. 12. We were like, like doing little
okay, but
sandwiches.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying you were not. I'm saying
I was
your
confused.
No, it's not about you. What my point is that your parents weren't pushing you.
Oh, no,
into saying,
I was scared.
It wasn't as if they found out that you were attracted to little girls too, or you were attracted to little boys too, and they were trying to basically.
They push it too hard.
They're
feel like
trying
now.
to navigate you into this experience, and at the end of the day, slow up on all of that shit.
Yeah.
Slow up on all of it. It wasn't as if you said to your parents, like, okay, Mom, I think that I'm having these feelings about girls. And she was like, okay, so this is how you be a lesbian. This is what's going on. These kids are getting a one-on-one into sexuality way too fucking soon.
Yeah. I agree.
And I don't think that you should
Everything is. Do you know that now when you have a baby, you don't have whatever the parents can choose the gender. So like if you have a boy and you want it to be a girl, you could put on the birth certificate it's a girl.
can put, they don't even want to call you
a gender anymore.
They don't even want to call you the mom. They call you a birthing person. No, bitch, I'm the mother.
I'm the fucking
bitch, I'm a mother.
Bitch, I'm a mother. No drama. Oh, my mama.
Bitch, I'm a mother. Like, the fuck are you talking about? No fucking birthing person. Like, fuck out of here.
I just think that everybody just needs to, but I feel like that's what the world, this Generation Z, whatever the hell they are, everything is hypersexualized.
OD.
Everything is hypersexualized. Like, don't get me wrong. Back in the 80s and the 70s and the 60s and the 90s, we had our little door and the but and
I don't want tonight.
Yeah,
just eat my pussy right. We had all of that, but
yeah,
we we was hiding listening to that. I got popped in the car when I was talking about doing it and doing it and doing it well. My father was like, "What the fuck you did?"
Right.
You know that meme with that boy with the
But
fucking
now
veins
it's
coming
like
out?
literally, we have our favorite cartoons or cartoons are coming out like all everything now is like
transgender
yeah,
cartoons.
even on the TV show I watch, I'm obsessed with it. It's over now and I'm pissed off about it. Ugh, it's on Peacock, Bel-Air.
Yes, forced.
Yeah, I loved it so much. I really
loved
did.
it. It was really good.
But you see how they made Ashley lesbian?
Yes.
I was like, what? I mean,
and
it was
like,
a nice
and
spin.
a super like pro. Like it's like, okay, like we get it. And even in the time,
no, I feel like her age was a little appropriate. She was like 14, 15.
No, she wasn't. Ashley was 12.
She was 12?
Yes.
I gotta rewatch it because I thought she was at least 14.
She was 12.
Oh, bitch! If she was 12, then never
She's
mind.
12.
Retract my
what
statement.
Are we doing? What do we do? What
but
are you doing?
I can't retract my statement because I technically kissed my first girl.
I understand that it's a difference, but it's about it's not about what the kid is actually feeling. I'm not even concerned about like how what you're feeling and what you're going through as a child. That part I'm not trying to say anything about. I'm talking about the people, the schools, the programmings, the television shows, the music, the whatevers that are basically pushing, like basically doing this to these kids to that shit. That doesn't make any sense. You do not need to let this shit, whatever's supposed to happen, naturally. They do not, it's like you're almost like trying to like rally more like, oh yeah, let's breed them so we have more gays, so we got more lesbians, so we got more transgender, so we got more of that. And which I don't fucking realize that all of this shit is population control. Because the more fucking transgenders, the more gay, lesbians, all of that, the less we're going to be procreating. Slowly but sure. That's all of this stuff. Don't get me in my conspiracy bag, y'all. I just don't got the time.
Okay, hang it up. Put the conspiracy
I'm
bag
putting the conspiracy bag down. Because I think all of this shit is population control. COVID, racism, all of this shit is population control because the more you feed it, the more it fucking grows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just that.
Literally, that's a part of how the world goes around.
Yeah, like that's why I say like ain't no white girl ever gonna make me feel less than, bitch. Do you realize like y'all are at like y'all ain't you can't make me feel
They
like
want to be like us so
you want to be me. So why am I gonna? Didn't I say that at the bar the other night? Remember we went out and the guy
Yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, it's really white over there." I was like, I don't care. Like they want to be me before anything. So like, what the fuck am I concerned about? And when we stepped into that a white bar, who the fuck was the center of motherfucking attention? So at the end of the day, fuck that. Fuck that, motherfucker. Fuck that. I ain't dealing with that shit. But I do think that them taking those pictures and allowing them to be posted on the fucking internet at this point was it's just too much. It's too much. If that's what even if that's what y'all doing, keep that shit in y'all house. What y'all posting two little boys kissing two kids kissing on the internet for? Fuck whoever they are. Why are we posting two kids kissing on the internet?
I don't understand that at all. I'm a little. I didn't see the picture.
Mm.
I didn't see
I
the
like that
picture.
shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. Fuck that. But in other news, do you want to get into this Kalaan Walker?
Okay, so we're gonna really get into this because I know a lot of people, I personally, who are either friends or connected to these victims, and I just feel like justice 100% has been served, and I don't feel
Trigger warning to anybody that has been a rape victim, dealt with anybody who is related to a rape victim, anybody who is dealing with something that they don't feel like talking about. We are with you, and if just seek the help that you need to seek, because at the end of the day, you have to stand up for what's right for you and the people around you. But go ahead, babe.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like justice was served, and I don't feel I'm not losing a link, like a drop of sleep behind this status.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like what Kaylani said was very true. All you people who rallied around this man, now that you see he's literally facing up to 100 years.
Disgusting.
You guys need to issue an apology, or y'all need to say something. Y'all need to retract y'all. Like y'all need to do something because y'all were really behind this man.
I
And this
didn't
was
know what the
actively
story
happening.
was going
He was
on.
raping girls that were like
give
14,
our
15, 16.
our listeners a backstory on dude, what he was doing, and all of that good stuff.
He just basically was like, get really aggressive with girls, and he like just like
What was
basically like
what he was what was he doing? Was he
basically
he was a
like
photographer from my understanding.
yeah,
From what I
and then
read.
he got his shot in that movie Superfly.
Okay.
Like you know how basically how he was all crazy and shit in that movie. That's
Mhm.
how he is in real life. Like he really be like, but just add rape to it.
Okay.
So if you're a girl and he
Sorry.
wants you, he gonna try to get you. Period. And
Mhm.
I've heard so many stories, and I don't want to get into it because I don't want to offend or speak on other people's business.
Mhm.
But I just knowing that my heart goes out to all the survivors, everybody, and like just be strong. Like literally, justice actually did right this time. That's how I feel
Right.
about it. Like they did right this time.
I wonder what is it like. Let's have the conversation on what is it that is making it difficult for when women are coming out and saying these stories against men of like who are in the industry, who have dealt with, who are literally maybe a photographer, who are actors, who are on a network or in a position where they are can probably help maybe launch your career, or so they think, because a lot of these niggas really can't do shit for you when it's all said and done. But what is it about black women or women of color that makes it so hard for them to be believed in these scenarios?
Honestly, because I feel like for centuries, they've treated black women like we're less than, like we're dogs, like we're whores. Like, so if we
Like
wear
we're just
certain
sex
clothes,
toys
yeah,
and shit like that.
that's how it was even back in slavery. Like,
Mhm.
that's why it was so many mixed
Mulatto.
race kids,
Mhm.
like mulatto kids, because black women are beautiful, but they want to deal with us, but then be shame us. Like we
Mhm.
are goddesses. Like
Y'all want to take everything from us physically, spiritually, emotionally. We was caring for y'all kids. Yeah, now y'all emulate everything about us. I always say, like, when I was younger, I used to be made fun of for having big lips. I used to be made fun of for having thick eyebrows. I used to be made fun of for having fucking freckles. But now look today, everybody Bitches are tattooing freckles on their fucking face. Bitches are fucking going to get eyebrows as thick as a fucking Nike sign. Bitches is fucking plumping their lips up with whatever. And it's like, yo, like, y'all are doing everything to emulate us, but y'all shit on us so bad. Like, what the fuck is the math ain't mathing for me. It's just not mathing for me.
They just jealous, boo.
But I think that is kind
They
of
insecure, they're threatened because we are women that know what we want and we go after it. We are lioness. Just like how they're
Goddess.
kings of the jungle. They can't do shit without they lioness because
They
she's
sure
the one
can't.
that's
She
going to hunt.
bring
She
that
can
shit
bring
home.
everything home. And
Mhm.
that's what black women are. Like,
I think that they're intimidated by our resilience. I think that, but there is something that has to be said about the dark side of things when it comes to our community. And I do believe that a lot of women have taken certain situations where it is kind of like, we have to do better in having, in every community though, there's the bottom of the totem pole, the ones that are willing to do certain things to get on, the ones that are willing to kind of like put a bad light on how we do things and why we do things, and just kind of like maybe cry wolf in certain situations where it makes, when real shit happens, it makes it super unbelievable. And at the end of the day, I think that we just need to,
I personally feel like white women started that.
if you
They're
look,
the ones that started crying with, if I'm being honest, how many times will little white girls or sneak off and go have sex with these black boys, and then they come up pregnant and the dad will come after them like they raped their
no,
daughter.
but like, if let's talk about the ultimatum, right? Look at Alexis, right? When she kind of was like, how her reaction to Kobe was, in a sense, right? They victimize themselves. With us, because we ain't talking about what they got going on with them. They got their shit. I always say, like I said, I was like, y'all do this with everybody. Y'all play this victim shit with everybody. Y'all do that victim shit. I'm not even saying the victim shit. I think it's more the vindictive shit that we have to get away from. We don't play victim. They do the victim, but we have women in our community that do the vindictive shit, like keeping their children away from certain men, or throwing themselves and be like, oh, you know what, nigga, if you ain't gonna do this, well, I'm gonna just say that. It's a difference. White women play victim. There's certain women in our community, black and brown communities, that do vindictive shits in their households and even just in their lives. And that's where I think the difference is.
And to speak on that, I will never, ever, 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 ever in my life understand a woman who keeps the children away from the father unless the father is detrimental to the child's
100%.
life. That is the only way or only reason why you should be keeping your child away from this man. At the end of the day, just like how you want a life and you want to do things and he wants a life and he wants to do things, co-parent. What sense does it make to sit here and beef and have a problem because you two didn't work out?
Right.
Just because you two didn't work out, you guys still made this baby and y'all still got to raise this baby together. So what point does it make to keep having drama going back and forth? I don't have those problems. Luckily, I'm blessed. I mean, it wasn't roses and petals all in the beginning,
right?
But like now, I have the best relationship ever with all of my kids' fathers. Like I talk to them like they my homies. Like
right.
Like they do, like we family, like because we have kids.
Right.
You feel me?
Just like you were saying with the Scott situation, you're gonna always be family because we have these kids together. But at the end of the day, like there's levels to like having that relationship. Like I come from when my parents divorced, that shit was ugly. It was really bad. It was really ugly. And it's like I will always explain to my mom, like, despite whatever went on with y'all, that's my relationship with him and your relationship with him are two completely different things. And I think that a lot of the times that even in the vindictiveness, there is the down talking about the child's father. It's like trying to make them look like shit, trying to make it seem as if trying to make it seem like you're not priority to your dad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's just what I'm saying.
That's just heartbreaking.
You get what and we can't deny that goes on. You know, where yes, white women. Oh my God! So like she was like, I really can't comprehend how you don't think I'm attractive. Like, you know, it's all of that. Like like when Colby told her she wasn't attractive on the ultimatum, she went and Colby's just such a bad guy. I don't know how you deal with that. I don't know how. I feel so bad for you because yes, that's their bag, but we need to do better in our community for certain things because you just don't want to help feed certain narratives to make it. We already have it hard, and shit like this makes it even harder for us. You know?
Yeah, I like I said, I will never agree with that. Like, ladies, let them men have them kids. Let them have them. Like, what is it hurting? It's giving you a break. It's
Dead
giving you.
ass.
It's giving
Let
you a
that
break.
girl be the babysitter. What Ari said? She's like, how am I gonna be mad at the babysitter? I need you. Like, I don't want to be mad at the babysitter.
Right.
Like, come on, we don't. Let's kill. Like, I love seeing well blended families.
We need to start normalizing healthy co-parenting relationships
and healthy blended families.
Exactly. We need to start making that a normal thing. It needs to stop being like abstract or something abnormal.
Right.
That needs to just be what it is.
Or like a once in a blue moon thing that you see, like, oh my God, you see how they co-parent? Oh my God, it's so good. Da-da-da. No, it should be, if we're completely done and we know that this doesn't work for us, we should be able to move on with, and it's not going to be the easiest thing, but at some point in time, like I know family members, I'm not going to put anybody out there, but that have been bitter for decades. And that shit, like, what does that get you? What does being bitter get you? What does being vindictive get you? All it causes is hurt and harm around everyone else. Move the fuck on. Yeah. So much, and there's so many niggas out there. Girl, go.
There's so many fish in the sea, bitch. If you don't throw your line and catch one, I don't got time for this. Like, y'all need to get it together or forget it forever, baby. I always be saying that. Like, I might not never sit up under and interfere with my baby father having a happiness and being cool, because guess what? That means
when my kids go over there, they in a,
I can go be.
But
I can go
they're
see
in
my
a good.
nigga.
But they're in a good
homegirls.
situation.
Yeah.
They're with somebody that is. If he's happy and everything, that girl gonna want to make sure his kids are happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it rolls. I just think people feel like you don't have to live in turmoil. You know that, nigga. Like, yeah, you don't have to have the drama. Like,
my baby father, number one, he is married.
Good.
We blend well. They have a beautiful daughter together, and then we have me and him have our son. They got two, like, so it's two for them. You know, cool.
Yeah,
like, that I think that's the most beautiful thing. I literally every time I'm like, "Hello, baby father," he like, "Hello," like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, good.
Grow
money.
up,
Yes.
like that to me. Female, that's ghetto as fuck. That's like that's why people talk the way they talk to us and label black women as ghetto baby mamas.
That's my point.
Because
this is my point
like
right there. That's my point right there. Is to, some of y'all got to do better to stop making it harder for the rest of us. And that's just my point. Like, don't make it. Some of y'all needs to get that shit together so we can move and be and have an easier time through these streets, because y'all making it real hard for some of us. But I do want to speak on the other half of that whole situation is men, like we said last week, using certain positions to take advantage of women, to take advantage of certain situations and just things like that. I think that, like, just wisen up and do your research on a lot of these niggas. Do your Carfax on a lot of these niggas, because at the end of the day, if that's the case, if it was so many of y'all, somebody out there could have put somebody else on to be like, nah, don't fuck with him. He's this, he's that. And we have to do a better job in just being more community.
But even with that, just because he wasn't that guy for you doesn't mean he not gonna be like, like I'm a firm believer in niggas are going to do what they want to do. If they,
I'm talking about Kalaan. I'm talking about
Kalaan. Oh,
yeah. I'm saying, like, if there's so many other women out there that were going through that,
just, are crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying with guys like that, like, do your research, do your Carfax on, because somebody else could have put you on. Like, no, bitch, like, don't fuck with him. He's not the one. Even if you don't want to put your business out there, we need to do a better job in just being like, nah, like, you know what?
Being informative.
Be informative and knowing, like, who y'all dealing with. Because at the end of the day, that's just what, like, sticking together really is, and being girl power really is, and being just like just supportive, like supporting each other and supporting black women really is. I got all this shit fucked up. Liking somebody's picture is not supporting a black fucking woman. Doing shit that really can save one another and keep each other up out of harm or put each other on, that's supporting a black woman, period. So I'm just gonna.
Mary had a little lamb.
Oh, motherfucking Hansel and Gretel, bitch.
On a side note, are we gonna go eat after this? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. But what I do want to talk about, what else we got going on. Speaking of, this isn't even speaking of, but I did see like a little clip of Shaq talking about his like relationship with Shawnee. And what I loved was that the guy, whoever the podcaster was, I don't be like really paying attention to some of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. I just loved how like the guy was like, no, it's two of y'all, both of y'all. She had to be doing something. He's like, nah, nigga, that was me.
But that was
That
what
was
I was
all
saying.
me. That's an accountable king. We love an accountable king, you know?
But that's what I'm saying about when men know. They know. Even though, like, in the moment, it's all crazy and toxic and all that, they know what they are doing to contribute to the toxicity.
Yes, 100%.
And I think that whole interview when he was talking about that relationship was beautiful because a lot of men don't do that.
And he didn't shiver in his opinion.
Yeah.
You couldn't shake him and say, like, nah, I get what you're saying. He's like, nah, I fucked up. Like, I haven't really talked about this, but I wasn't doing right. I didn't honor our vows. I didn't do any of that. I wasn't making her feel the way she needs to be feel. And I just think that is something that a lot of men just think, like, because you have money, because you have a status or whatever the case may be, that bitch you should just be ready to go. But no, it takes so much more than that, especially when dealing with a real woman, you know. So I just want to applaud Shaq for being accountable, being acknowledgeable of all the shit that he brought that woman, you know, because I that's just so beautiful to see. And then with another cheater, I was listening to
Another cheater.
Another accountable king, though. I will say he is another accountable king, is DJ Envy and his wife, Gia. She was on The Breakfast Club, and they were basically promoting their book. And as uncomfortable as it is for him to talk about it, he is very aware of the bullshit that he put that woman through. And just how much he really loves her and doesn't want her up out of his life. You know what I mean? So I really love to see that. Boo. Her talking about faking orgasms. Oh, ma'am, you should have been cheating too at that point because it couldn't be me. I don't want to be with anybody that I don't have great sex with.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like sex is a major key in a relationship. Like, I mean,
major key.
DJ Kelly.
We the best. Sex the best.
We the winners.
No losers. Come on. Nah, but I feel like great sex is a major part of your relationship because sometimes when all else fails, it'd be that session or two or three or you know, that kind of puts things back to
makeup and angry sex.
I'm gonna let you hit, but I ain't really fucking with you, sex. And that's my favorite. That's my favorite kind of sex. I'm not fucking with you, but
I
I'll
like
let you.
nasty. Okay. How? What do you like? Are you nasty or are you disgusting? Like in the bedroom.
Nasty, because disgusting. I'm still a germaphobe, so there's certain things that after a while we like. Hold on, pineapples, bitch. I'm not doing that.
She said pineapples.
No, we're not doing that. It's just like if it gets to. I'm not really into the like the butt stuff. Like I'm not really like I don't mind you. I like you like I'm not like you're not putting it in there and then putting it in there after. Like that's not happening.
No, that's out.
That's like stuff like that. Like I'm not just like that's disgusting to me.
I might not never heard a bitch getting in her ass and then sucking the dick after. That's crazy. You wild for that.
Yeah, nah. Some bitches
You
are wild.
wildin'.
Some bitches are wild, especially if you're out here trying to trap these niggas. Please.
Oh, fuck outta here.
I would say, yeah, nah. Nasty's fine. Disgusting to me is just like I'm not doing certain.
Spit in the mouth? Would you let him
I
spit
don't.
in your
Yeah,
mouth?
that I've done. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine. That's fine. I'm just not into like we're not no piss. We not. I feel like that's
Really?
no.
I
Are
would
you?
let my man pee on me.
You're fucking wilding.
I want him to do it.
You're fucking
I
wilding.
really want him to do
You're
it.
fucking wilding. You're. Like I said, you're not a real narcissist. Then. Do you see? I'm not like. No, bitch. I don't even want like no. This is
I didn't say like. I just want like right here in my décolleté.
no,
Down.
no, absolutely
She
not.
said no.
No, oh no, oh, no.
I would do that.
I would not a day.
I would let him.
I'm no one's toilet
But
seat.
I'm saying him because I like it's him, not like these niggas.
No,
out in
I
the
don't even give a
fuck,
fuck who it was. I don't.
No, my
it-
man, I would do it.
No,
I want to do everything with him.
no. I'm
Everything.
all set. I'm literally all set. I'm literally all set. I couldn't live with myself after. I would be like, did you really just bitch? Like, you gotta
Okay,
get
but
your
have
life
you ever
together.
took a shower with your man and he peed in the shower? He peed on you.
No, he didn't. And we don't pee in the shower. That's fucking disgusting. I'm not sitting in a little puddle full of piss in the shower.
No, it drains out.
No,
It would be-
you still, I'm cool.
Yeah.
He's not, and even
Do you
still,
take
it's not,
showers together?
yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
even still, it's not like he's sitting behind me like, here, bitch.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm all set, babe.
I'm saying like if he walked in front and was like, let me just really quick.
No.
You want him to get out and get the
My
cold
nigga's
air?
not, me and my nigga are two in the same. He is not pissing in the shower. He's not doing it. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. He's not pissing in the shower. We're just very much like that. And you guys, that's why I say that. I always say like certain niggas like y'all don't. I'm very you know when people are meant for you for
Yeah.
certain things because like me and him like we're not like that peeing in the shower. Like even when we brush our teeth, we'll spit it in the toilet. Like I don't even like spitting it in the sink. Like it's disgusting. Like no, it's gross. We weird like
I
that.
definitely spit in the sink. I'm sorry, but I clean it out.
I know that's fine, but sometimes like even
Some
my
people
daughter,
don't.
some people don't, and you'll see like the thing on
Yeah, that's
they-
nasty.
I've been to plenty of houses like that, and I'm like, girl, it's giving gross. But I just don't. I'm not for faking the orgasms. If you don't have good sex, or you have to, I said, if anything else fails, the sex got to be good for me.
But I mean, if it's
anything else.
whack and you're just trying to get it over with, wouldn't you just be like, oh, okay, maybe not, bye.
With your own nigga,
No, I mean, well, not.
I'm never gonna have,
doing that with like my own. Like,
Yeah,
you're
no,
not my
no,
nigga if I
that's
have to
what-
fake an orgasm.
No, I am
If I have to
never.
fake an orgasm, you're not mine.
I feel like a lot of like foreplay before you fuck somebody can tell you if they about to be. It can give you a good example. I can honestly say like I don't know. I'm not
really big on the foreplay. I mean, I can
I
do like a
am.
little bit, like a little bit.
I'm huge.
Like
on
I'm
it.
good at. I'm a giver, so I'm good at being like a giver. But like,
I can be. Listen, I'm a pleaser, 100%. However, I am also basking this shit, nigga. Like,
I mean, yeah, you can bask in it.
like I know you love it here. Like so, just enjoy the ride. Like I know you love it here, so you're welcome. Like. What do I say except you're welcome? You know that Moana when he's like, I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod. And the thing is with a Taurus is that every sign has 3 phases. So the ultimate phase for a Taurus is a demigod. So I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, like enjoy this shit, nigga. Like I know you love it here, so you know.
No, he gonna respectfully love it here. I'm just saying, like, I mean, sometimes it depends on the situation, how I'm feeling. 'Cause like sometimes it's like just like come here, bring that dick here. That's like this.
Come here, boy. Yeah,
Right.
I understand.
But I mean, like honestly, like
I don't want to do all the work. I don't want to do most of the work.
no. I never said I do all the work or do
I
most of
don't
the
want
work.
to.
I just like as far as like if it's the foreplay, I'd rather just like me do it because I know like I know how to get it. Let's go. I'm ready. Just let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. Get
Oh,
to the choke.
baby, bring it all to me.
I don't want to make
Bring it
love unless
on,
like
bring it
it's that
on.
type of vibe.
But
Are you a
think-
love maker like all the time? Like,
but
I
the
need
thing
it
is,
once in a while.
no. But the thing is that I'm a very sensual person. So like like the five senses. Like I want to smell you up on me. I want
yeah.
you. But I just think that like. I just this is gonna
I want to
sound
smell like my nigga.
this is gonna
nigga, I
sound
was
really
about to say something real
crazy.
nasty.
This is gonna sound really crazy, but I just feel like I want you all over me. Like I want you to be so obsessed at where you are right now that you can't even handle yourself. Like
Yeah.
that's what I love. Like so me being all over, like I'm gonna be on you so you can feel how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
However, I'm not somebody that's gonna be like bring it like you said, bring it here, like you. Bring it over here.
Yeah,
baby.
he gonna bring it over here. I'm very touchy, feely, lovey. I love just like staring and looking and rubbing and
all that.
loving and all that. I love all that.
But I'm not the more foreplayer. You're gonna bring more of the foreplay here. Like it's coming
yeah,
here.
nah, I'm the opposite. Because I kind of like not my partner currently. I'm just saying like I just had horrible like everybody kind of sucks in that department.
Oh no.
For girls.
Oh no.
Like-
like I said.
I'm not talking about my current partner.
yeah.
I'm saying like it usually sucks. That's not my go-to. But when it's done, it's done.
That's
great.
weird. I would think that girls would be better at it because you would know how to be.
No, I'm
on
talking
a
about
girl's.
guys doing it to girls.
Oh, you're saying guys doing it to girls? Oh no, the niggas. Like I said, you're gonna love it here. So I want you to feel like this is a. I want you to feel like every time is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for you. But I do want to talk to you about this goddamn it's not really much here. So I do want to talk to you about this documentary that I watched, and I want all of y'all to go and tune into this documentary because it was really, 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 really good. It's called White Hot, and it's basically about Abercrombie and Fitch, and pretty much they're talking about like how racist the brand was, how basically overly sexualized they were to their like male employees, the undercover like gay photographer, gay owner and stuff like that. And what's funny is that there were a lot of people, not funny, but that's not the part that's funny to me. What I do find funny is that a lot of people in these documentaries be right down the street from me. Like they're always like, like the one girl on there that was in the lawsuit, she went to UCI, which is right up the street from me, excuse me, y'all. But basically the documentary is talking about how the brand pretty much was hiring people based off their looks, based off their race, based off of their weight, height, all kinds of things, you know what I mean? And a lot of the people who were hired that were of color, they had to work in the back or they had to work overnight shifts and shit like that.
I feel like I knew that though. I feel like even like when like in high school, cause like I went to high school out, well not OC, but out here in the not LA area, and like even their clothes, they were built for little girls that have like
no hips,
no hips, no
12-year-old,
nothing. Yeah,
12-year-old boys
like,
style. Yes, 100%.
I never seen like one black person on the floor at an Abercrombie and Fitch store.
No,
They're probably like in the back.
yes. So they ended up having a lawsuit where they settled, they paid out a bunch of employees some money, and then they had to be under some type of advisement for a while where they basically had to kind of like get like switch their shit up some. So how they got around it was basically calling the people that like the people of color impact, so you were support, and then the people that they want in the front were models. So it was just really ridiculous. And then like the models for the company, the photographer would like invite them to his house, and if they declined they would get fired and stuff like that. And it was just like it was a whole lot of racism, a whole lot of undercover gayness, a lot of going on in that documentary. And honestly, even with me telling y'all some of these pieces, it's not even doing it like any service. Like the girl was like, yeah, they would call UCI the University of Chinese and Indians. And I'm like, yo, I didn't even know that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, and there are a lot of like Chinese people down here. There's a huge Chinese demographic down here. But just the way that the emphasis on it being the all-American boy and the all-American girl, and just it just was given a lot. And I do think that it's a great documentary. And even the title, White Hot, if you know anything that's white hot, is it comes fast and it burns out quick. And that was really Abercrombie. And then when I went to go look on their Instagram, you'll see so many like black models now, plus size models now. And it's like, girl, ain't nobody shopping there. Yeah, done.
Well, a show I like, and I want y'all to try to check out if you haven't seen it already. It's called Girl from Plainville. It's like really good because it's basically about, short version, a boy, he commits suicide.
Okay.
And while they're going through the investigation, they stumble upon his phone and sees that he only texted like a few people, and one of them was this girl.
Okay.
It was supposedly his girlfriend. And basically, as they're reading all these messages, she like it was insinuating for him to kill himself. This is based off of a true story.
Wait, so she was basically
like
assisting him in the thought of like, killing himself.
Yes, like he was already struggling with depression and anxiety.
So like, what's an example of a text message she was saying?
Like, okay, what?
It's fine.
Yeah, so basically,
this has been out for a while.
Yeah, because it's based on a true story. So actually, you probably can just read about it. But basically, the night that he killed himself, he was on the phone with her or texting her, and he chickened out, and he was like, "I'm gonna get out." He got out the car, and she told him, "Get back in the car," and she stayed on the phone.
The way he kills himself was like basically driving.
No, he kills himself by sitting in his car and had like a little carbon dioxide thing going, and he died like that. But he's chickened out. Apparently he chickened out, and she texts him, "Get back in the car," and then she stays on the phone with him until he dies.
Nah, I'm really watching it
weird.
now.
Yeah, but she was like obsessed with Glee, like like the Glee, how the girl in the high school, like the boyfriend dies because of overdose.
Yes.
She was trying to.
That's actually a really good show, low key. Yeah, ever seen Glee?
Yeah,
I love Glee. That was a really good show, and it was so scary how that shit was like they were really dating in real life, and like, oh my god, that was a lot. A lot of people died on that show, though. Yeah. The guy who plays Puck, like with the mohawk, he died.
And then what's her name? She just recently passed away in the river.
Naya Rivera. Rest in peace to her beautiful soul. Rest in peace to all of them.
Yeah. But yeah, Girl in Plainview, that was, it's so good. I'm watching right now currently. It's so good. It's on Hulu.
I'm definitely going to start that today because that's right up my alley. I love a good thriller. I love a good suspense story. I love it. I do want to talk about, because you watch this, and I really think that people really need to get into this show. But Bad Boys LA, y'all.
First of all, I'm at Zeus Network. Why y'all take Jonathan off? Because that was the whole reason why I was trying to watch the show. But I will suffice.
What do you mean took Jonathan off?
Jonathan's not gonna be on it. They took him off. He's not on it. I just found that out. Like literally.
Who's Jonathan?
The hairstylist. He started off being Megan Thee Stallion's hairstyle. He's my fucking favorite. Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay because you gave me that. Where that money reside? Where that money reside? He is so funny. He is my.
He's like, what you want me to tell these people?
He's like, oh. He trying to start some.
He was like, my name is Darrell, and I'm Mr. Where the money reside. Where the money reside.
Part was the episode where he was fighting everybody.
He's like, William, if you don't whoop him, I'm gonna whoop your ass. No. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
No, when they were like, stop right, he said, "Huh."
She's like, look at you sitting on the bus. Look at you sitting on the bus.
He was like, Natalie, girl, don't be talking to me. She's like, you over here bleeding everywhere. He's like, girl, don't be lying on me. I whooped everybody's ass. He was like, Natalie, how you gonna get mad at me for doing the same thing that you had
Been
did?
doing.
He said, what you thought we was gonna go and be a kumbaya? No, we about to play Donkey Kong in this. I love him.
He is definitely one of my favorites on the show. But what I don't like about the show, so y'all, Bad Boys of LA, it's on Zeus Network, and it just kind of got all these social media boys up on him. It's mostly gay men, to be quite honest with y'all.
Do you think Moolah and the other guy are they down low?
We racing. We racing. Let's get there. We're gonna get there. So on the show we have William the Baddest, who over there he needs to get on a Slim Fast sponsorship.
He spent $20,000 for his body, baby. I
Bitch.
spent, and I don't look like you,
Yo,
baby.
I just don't comprehend at all. However, who else do we have? We got Dylan the Baddest. Is that his name?
Something like, yeah,
Something
Dylan
like
the
that.
Balance.
I'd never heard of him.
Ever in my life.
We got Gutta baby, Gutta bitch, Gutta bitch. Yeah, and he like da-da-da-da. And he was the one who was basically like went in the middle of the street and was like stripping on the pole in the middle of the thing.
I love him.
We got Mr. With a Money Bazaar, with a Money Bazaar, with a Money Bazaar, with a Money Bazaar. His silly fine ass.
I love him.
Milan. We have Mr. Milan. He's in the whole. You know Milan from Lovin' Hip Hop.
Yeah, he was the
first gay out couple on reality TV.
Yes, he was.
Who else do we have on
That
there?
Hispanic guy, what's his name? Angel or Miguel or something?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Angel or
Sorry,
Miguel. We got Anthony on there, and he
he's a promoter in Texas.
he's a promoter and tastemaker and all this stuff like that. I think he's adorable.
Yeah, he's so cute.
He's so cute. Like,
You probably do my makeup bomb is fun.
yeah, he's
It's fine.
so fun. Like, I love him. I love me a cute little. We got Mr. Kurt Franklin's son. He got issues, y'all.
He look like he stink. Like he got BO. He look like when he give you a hug, his armpits, his armpits is wet and stink like onions.
And he looked like Mr. Where my hug at? I can't stand y'all niggas. I can't stand the Mr. Where my hug at. Or you don't see nobody. Or you gonna act like that. Yo, fuck you. And you obviously saw me ignoring you. Please carry on.
He look like he has yellow stains under
his t-shirts.
His t-shirts were the white tees. He got the yellow stains. He just looks like that to me. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to come for you, Kurt Franklin's son. I'm just saying. You just look like you a little tart.
Can I get a witness?
Don't know. You know, honestly, I'm not even gonna do him like that because I felt him on that the last, not this episode that just aired, the last episode.
What you feel him about?
Because he was like really getting emotional about the fact that we don't understand what it was like to be Kurt Franklin's son, and then like the next episode was him and Milan getting.
But what if his daddy ain't lying about the shit that he doing and he be bugging out and he needs to go sit himself down and we've been trying with you.
I don't believe it. I feel like all like Christian and church people.
I'm playing devil's advocate for our podcast.
Because you heard how that nigga was talking to him? He was not talking like
no.
He was not talking like no man of God. He
but
was
most
talking
of them
like
don't talk like men.
He was doing all that. Like it looked like he was like this.
Why you nigga?
Yeah, like.
But what I will say though is that whatever problems that dude do have with carry on.
I just call him Kurt Franklin, saying
Mr. Kurt Franklin's son. He's going through a whole lot.
Yeah, he definitely is. Emotionally, mentally, and physically.
It recently just came out that he
went to jail.
He went to jail because the car that he was in was attached to a murder. I think he still might be locked up as they investigate this entire situation because he is a prospect. However, back to Bad Boys LA with Mr. Depressing Kurt Franklin's son. And Andrew Cadwell came on there. What I don't like about William and Andrew is that y'all had the loudest fucking mouths and was talking the most shit and then decided to just up and leave. Like, how y'all the biggest bitches in there, the loudest bitches in there, and then you just gonna be the most pussy bitches in there?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just waiting for my top. I don't even care about these. I want to get to. Where I want to get to.
My other issue is where she's headed for, because she's not even paying me any mind right now.
Because they were non-factors. Y'all didn't even do nothing. Y'all did all the rah-rah. When it came down to the pop, you would be, oh, I'm not that bad. I'm not that type of bad boy. Then skadoosh
Yeah,
and
no, he
like
was
boring
given
tomato boom.
yes. What I did like though is that party that they went to, you did got to see the other angle on how homeboy washed his baby mama's brother, but we're gonna get into them a little bit later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because I'm.
However, what I did not like is that whatever, obviously, he's already going through issues with his father. He's already probably dealing with the fact of like the conflicts of religion and how he wants to live his life and how his father decides to live his life. That's probably all a huge ass like factor in his life. And being on the show is as much harm as he may have already caused. He probably don't want to cause any much more harm. And the fact that the only two quote unquote straight dudes, because what I do not want to do is automatically call because a man acts a certain way that he's gay. But these actions that these two did was just way too suspect for me. It was just given way too much. It was very inappropriate and it was very evasive. Moolah and whoever, what's the other dude's name?
I don't even know. They're both from New York.
They
Shame
basically, yeah, from New York, basically trying to say, oh well, are you with the niggas who like dicks or you with the niggas who like pussy? Which one you with? Which one you with? Regardless, what does that matter to you? Why are you focused? He wasn't doing anything. It wasn't like he was twerking over there with them. It wasn't like he was over there saying like, you know what, and doing all this extra shit. It wasn't like he was like, oh, let's bring a bunch of niggas in this house tonight. It wasn't like he was over there rubbing on you. It wasn't like he was doing any of that shit. So for you to be so invested on where he lay his dick is mad confusing to me.
I agree. I just think that I just feel like period is weird as fuck to me. The fact that Moolah even and the other straight guy, why did y'all even apply
for a show
to the show? Because at the end of the day, this is Bad Boys Club, a spinoff off of Bad Girls Club. Yes, these were women that were straight, 95% of them. And then there was some like lesbian, like Flo and all them.
But you
know
stuff. What they're looking for. They're looking
but
for
you knew damn well.
They're looking for the messiness that the girls gave. And
that's what I'm saying.
And you're not going to get that from straight
LGBTQ.
Yes, you're not getting that from straight.
So my whole thing is like y'all came there and they want to get mad at a whole bunch of, because y'all the two straight niggas in the house with a whole bunch of gay niggas. Then y'all need to go. Why did y'all even come here?
You're the minority in this situation.
And have you noticed that every time Moolah got to get into it with somebody, they always talking about, oh, if my Moolah's real crazy because I did business with you. He did all this business.
Yeah, you were William the Baddest and all that stuff like that.
William the Baddest, Milan, I think the Anthony guy. Like,
yes.
So it's like he's worked with these guys already. So it's like.
You're already familiar with this community, sir, obviously.
So I just don't understand. I just felt like at the end of the day, do I think that Kurt Frankenstein is probably bisexual? Yeah, he probably is. But that
he said it. He said it on the show.
They edit that because when you
he said if I say that I'm bisexual, would I call myself bisexual? Yeah. He would say he admitted.
I gotta watch that because I thought
watch
they
it. He was sitting there talking with Moolah and his minion, and he said they pressed him again about it, and he admitted to being bisexual, which I did not think was cool because
that's not right though.
You forced
it's
him
his
into
business.
that.
It's not your business, and at the end of the day, he's not fucking you. He's not talking to you. He's not fucking to you. He's not fucking you. He's not talking to you. He's not even hitting on you.
No.
And you're so pressed and you're so bothered and y'all so everything. And I feel like y'all make everything bigger than what they need to go home. That's my opinion. It's like not like that.
I do think that there is also the borderline of the reason why his argument becomes invalid because it makes it hard but I do think there is a borderline where I know you fucking lying. This should be stressing me out, but I do think that there is a borderline between just like being inquisitive but he was almost like basically punching this nigga to give him that answer out. You know what I mean? It was just way too much for me. It was way too much for me, and I just think it was highly inappropriate.
I also feel like, why do you feel like you need to announce every 5 minutes that you want some bitches?
Right.
That bitch.
It's always a nigga that don't get bitches. It's always a nigga that don't get bitches. You know what I mean? So, First and lastly, what we're going to get into today, though, I will say, y'all, if y'all want some entertainment, go watch that Bad Boys Club.
Shit's
I'm
funny.
waiting for the Jocelyn reunion to come out, but with all these lawsuits that baby
Bitch.
girl got going on, it's just who, if y'all actually watch the show and the person who came out with the lawsuit, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I just feel like at this point, at time of day, this is season 3. Y'all knew what this
She
bitch was
si-
doing.
exactly.
Season 1 and season 2. The bitch ain't changed. So you bitches that can't not calling them bitches, because no female deserves to ever get their hands put on by a man.
Right.
I want to be very clear about that. However, though, y'all knew exactly what the fuck y'all was signing up for. Y'all knew that. And I feel like, me personally, Amber, I didn't like her the whole
Me
season.
neither.
I didn't like her the whole season. I didn't like how she came in. I didn't came out. I didn't care. Like, she was talking mad shit to Jocelyn from the jump, talking shit about Jocelyn from the jump. But then on the reunion, you want to be like turn up or whatever the case. I don't know. We gotta see it, because
Yeah, but I think Zeus and them trying to edit that as best as they can, because it's probably a whole lot of going on.
I don't know. I want to. That's why I really want. I wish we could see the real version, because I want to know: is it true that Ballistic literally grabbed and hit her and kicked her, or
Right.
did he grab her by her hair to fling her off,
Off
his
of his
bitch?
girl. Off his girl.
Because those are two different type of things.
Right.
Because he can be
Because
grabbing.
my
you-
man is definitely going to get shook
Yes,
off of
bitch. If I'm fighting bitches and my niggas right there, my niggas grabbing you bitches right the fuck. What are you
Right.
talking about?
100%.
He's not putting his hands on you. He's getting you the
100%.
fuck off of me.
And you know how but that's what I'm saying. There's ways to spin narratives
Exactly.
to make shit look a certain fucking way. But I want to see what really happens with this whole Kardashian case as well, between them and Black China. I feel like sis is just trying to.
It's giving confused.
Yes.
China, I love you. You fumbled the fucking bag.
Yes.
You let the nigga find out that you was playing him prematurely.
Exactly.
Because now this case is stupid as fuck.
Yes,
because you're not
it
even going
sounds
to be
like
a
it's
Kardashian anymore.
Is you being bitter. It
It's
sounds
just
like
dumb.
you being bitter.
It's given you didn't gave them 3 cars away. You mad because your baby dad's put you on blast. So you're going to
Yes.
keep going with this lawsuit.
Right.
That's what it's giving. I'm sorry. I love you, though. I love you, though.
I think she should honestly. Do I believe that they are scared of Tokyo crazy ass?
Yeah.
100%.
And you know what? I think Tokyo's a Libra as well.
Yeah, y'all need to get it together. I don't know. Y'all need to get it fucking together.
No, y'all just need to get it together. We are the balance, okay? We are the balance. We balance.
But I'm interested to just see one thing. If you think you win in the case, I feel like she wants to go down in some type of textbook like beating the Kardashians. But that it's not
You were
happening for you,
already
baby.
winning for the simple fact that you got the only Kardashian boy.
Right.
And you had his baby, and he was going to marry you. You were supposed to keep it going until after
and
the
chill.
marriage, bitch.
And chill. Just like you see Ashley Darby from fucking
what the fuck?
Real Housewives of Potomac. She said, "Oh yeah, if that nigga want to cheat, do whatever you want to do. Yep, I got a 5-year clause, and I'm gonna be just alright."
And that's
Man,
why
what
her
people don't
clause is
realize-
up now. They just separated
and
at
she
8
good,
years.
and
Yeah.
she good, and she good money. But what people have to realize is, just as much as you want to marry for love, you also got to play fucking smart, because this shit is a business decision
Yep.
at the end of the fucking day. You know what I mean? But I think that's all we really got to talk about this week. Elsewise, is there anything else you want to touch on? Do you think that she's gonna even remotely win this case against the Kardashians?
I don't think she's going to win at all.
I think she's gonna end up having to owe them money for fucking
Probably.
emotional distress and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, definitely. Because her
Like-
mom puts everything on the fucking internet, and they're going to use all that to later on. But whatever.
Oh yeah, and especially if she got any kind of restraining order. Remember what the shit that just happened with Tori?
Yeah.
Y'all can't be speaking on these people. You know, these people, they real lawyered up the right way.
Right.
So I don't know, guys. Like I said, this is still. I'm excited for y'all to just like see what me and Suko are gonna be doing together. We're going to have a lot more outings. I think I want to vlog some of our outings to just give y'all little snippets and peeks into what we be doing when we be in these streets together. Just expect more TV and music reviews from us. Just expect more of us sharing our lives. What else do you want to tell them on your end?
I also want to start incorporating like affirmations, daily
Yes.
affirmations, like
Like how we
positivity.
did the last one, like you
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, we should start doing like a segment at the end. We should start ending it like that, like just sending
We
our
can end
our
off now.
listeners off with like just some positivity to end the week. We made it to half the week. It's hump day.
It's hump day.
You
It's
got through
420.
Monday. Yeah, you got through Monday. You got through Tuesday. We only got Thursday and Friday. Nigga,
That's it.
outside. Like, Like, don't always push through. Don't
This
let
is your
anybody.
affirmation now. Go ahead, go off.
Yeah. So basically, mine is just basically always keep going, keep pushing. Don't ever stop. Whatever dream, anything that you want to do, manifest it. You can manifest it and always come true. Work hard, push yourself, and don't let nobody ever make you doubt yourself. And that's basically what I'm going through in my life, and I want to give that out to you guys and push that positivity out to you guys.
I love it. My affirmation is grace, is to allow grace for yourself, to allow grace for others, to allow grace for the things that you're aspiring to do, for the projects that you're tackling, for the new job, that whatever it is, just allow grace. Everything may not seem to be what you may want it to be in the beginning, but just give yourself the time, the energy, and the space to allow it to grow and blossom into all it's supposed to be. Nothing's perfect in the beginning. Every change is inevitable, but just be easy on yourself and the things that and how you decide to go about your changes and your aspirations throughout life. I just want to say that I'm so grateful for everybody that has been sticking with us, that's been riding with us, that is excited about this new chapter of 2 Cents Later. It's just been really overwhelming we just got to 1,000 audio streams, and that's huge for us. I'm not doing something authentically and genuinely. It just really makes it feel really good. You know what I mean? And I'm just really happy that, like I always said, I'm grateful for you. We've been having a lot of good back and forth. She's very much like, oh, yep, this, that, where it's becoming a collective thing. And I love that for us, you know. And like I said, thank y'all. And I'm just excited to see where this goes. We're going through I have so many videos on my phone. So if this is tuned out at the end part, please forgive me. I have to clear some space up off of my phones and stuff. Like, I have 2 phones with no space on them. It just please make it make sense, y'all. But we love y'all. And we are going to see y'all next Thursday.
Woo!
Tuesday and Thursday, y'all. Cash out on a Thursday. Titty Thursdays, y'all. We love y'all and thank y'all so much. But we up out of here. I'm Brittany.
I'm Suko.
And this is 2 Cents Later. We'll see y'all later, baby. Bye.
I got green, I got drop. Swear I only fucked her once, but she fiending a lot. The return of Machiavelli, like I'm speaking the pot.
Have a good weekend, y'all. Happy 420. Smoke that shit. Eat that shit. Puff that shit. We love y'all. Bye. Ooh.